Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. It's race day, finally. It is the U.S. Street Nationals in Bradenton, Florida. I did a quick recap yesterday to get you caught up. If you hadn't seen this real quick, it's 8 minutes long. Go check it out. We're going to kick it off with the who versus who. They did a chip draw, 32 pro mods. I'm going to show you now. All right, here we go. Matt Deach versus Erica Enders, Zach Sackman versus Craig Sullivan, Travis Harvey versus Cam Hensley, Kurt Steeding versus Spencer Hyde, Isaiah Rojas versus Jason Scruggs, Ken Cartuccio versus Sidney Frigo, Kenny Lang versus Lyle Barnett, Ty Tutterow versus Raymond Matos, Antron Brown versus Joel Winsley the Senior, Mark Mickey versus Steve King, Scott Taylor versus Andrew Hondras, Stevie Fast Jackson versus Kai Kelly, the marquee matchup. Mike Decker III versus Bob Glenn, Jim Whiteley versus Ryan Hayward, Mike Decker Jr. versus Melanie Salemi, Jericho Baldo versus Jeff Rudolph. So what we'll do, we're going to just run through some highlights, and I'm really not going to show a lot of video until we get to the semis and the finals. And of course I'm going to show Kai Kelly versus Stevie Fast.
Here we go. Stevie's car tries to rattle the tires. What a drag race to the finish line. It is Kai Kelly. Kelly goes 59.5 to outrun Jackson's 360.
All right, let's go over the winners right quick. Erica Enders over Deach. Deach is 001 on the tree. He's wide awake this morning, but he didn't get it done. Zach Sackman over Craig Sullivan. Travis Harvey over Cam Hensley. Kurt Steeding over Spencer Hyde. Rojas over Scruggs. Scruggs got up on the wheelie bars and shook, didn't make the trip. Cartuccio over Frigo. They're both dead even when they left the line. They're 22. Cartuccio's 357 to Frigo's 362. Let's see. Lyle Barnett over Kenny Lang. Ty Tutterow over Matos. Antron Brown with a whole shot win over Winsley. Antron's 23 on the tree. 362 to Winsley's 358 and loses. He was 64 on the tree. Mark Mickey over Steve King. He goes 356. Fastest of the session. Fastest of the event, I think. I can't remember what the little number was. But anyway, very fast. Scott Taylor over Hondras, and Kai Kelly takes out Stevie Fast Jackson, which you just saw the video. Kai Kelly came to show that the Snowbirds wasn't a fluke. Mike Decker III over Bob Glenn, Ryan Hayward over Jim Whiteley, Melanie Salemi over Decker Jr., and Jeff Rudolph over Jericho Baldo. All right, I got matchups for round 2. Ken Cartuccio versus Ty Tutterow, Mark Mickey versus Antron Brown, Scott Taylor versus Lyle Barnett, Kai Kelly versus Zach Sackman, Travis Harvey versus Melanie Salemi, Erica Enders versus Mike Decker III, Isaiah Rojas versus Jeff Rudolph, and Kurt Steeding versus Ryan Hayward. What a wild round. Ken Cartuccio takes out Ty Tutterow, which really he took out himself because he went red. 192 red, bad red. Antron Brown is 002 on the tree. He takes out Mark Mickey. Mark Mickey really kind of took himself out also. Tire shake, got a little sideways. Antron Brown moves on with a 364. Lyle Barnett over Scott Taylor, who went red too. Zach Sackman takes out Kai Kelly. Pedal Fest, it was wild. I'm going to show that one. Mike Decker III over Erica Enders, another Pedal Fest. I'm going to show that one also. Rudolph over Rojas. Rojas was red. Hayward over Steeding. He was red. Melanie Salema takes out Travis Harvey. Harvey's 007 on the tree, but no good. Melanie 366 on to the next round. That left lane was giving them hell. This next one's going to be Erica and Mike Decker III. All right, we got next round pairings. Antron Brown versus Lyle Barnett. Ken Cartuccio versus Zach Sackman. Mike Decker III versus Jeff Rudolph. And Ryan Hayward versus Melanie Salemi. All right, y'all. Sorry about the lighting. When the sun goes down, it changes, and so just ignore it. Lyle Barnett over Antron Brown. Antron double bulbed him. I think it was on accident. I'm sure it was. Antron ain't like that. But Lyle did make him think about it. Antron was 2 thou red. King Cartuccio over Sackman. He went 359 to Sackman's 375. Decker went 362 over Rudolph's 364. Hayward went 362 to Melanie's 364. On to the semis. All right, we got semis. Lyle Barnett versus Mike Decker III, Ken Cartuccio versus Ryan Hayward, and we're going to show these from now on. All right, first up, Lyle Barnett versus Mike Decker III.
Decker goes red. Lyle Barnett's going to the final round of the U.S. Street Nationals, and he's doing so with authority.
Man, we've seen a lot of red lights today. So Lyle's 24 on the tree, 361. Decker's 99 on the tree, red, 365. So next up is Ken Cartuccio and Ryan Hayward.
Off they go. Cartuccio 007 green and a backbreaking 359.
That Ken Cartuccio is coming for the win. 359 to Hayward's 360. Good race. Lyle Barnett versus Ken Cartuccio. All right, y'all. We got Lyle Barnett in the right lane and Ken Cartuccio in the left.
Green lights a pair. Past the 330. Down to the 8th mile. It is Ken Cartuccio.
Wow, 001, 358 to Lyle's 22, 360. All right, y'all, we have made it to the end of the U.S. Street Nationals, the second race of the three-part series. Can't wait for World Series of Pro Mod. But in the meantime, congrats to Ken Cartuccio, Lyle Barnett, runner-up. They both did an awesome job. And I got a few runs from earlier. Cletus, I mentioned him. He didn't get past first round, but I'm still going to show his run at the end. And No Time, Callie Mills, she had a blower pop. I'm just going to show that too in the semis. So in the final of No Time, it ended up being Jared Wood versus Manny Bajinga. All right, I'm going to show their run now, and I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing. Leave me a comment because you know I love them, and I will be back. Look for those videos at the end. Bye.
Wow, look at that. They both left together, but it's Sloss. 373.9 at 201. Outruns a 402.5 at 170.